Hello and welcome back again. Today we are going to talk about the present continuous or progressive. Both are the same. So let's go. First, when and why do we use the present progressive? We use it to explain actions that are happening at the moment, to explain events in a near future, or situations that are in progress. We will explain all of them right now. First function. We use the present progressive when we talk about something, like an action, that is happening at the moment. For example, right now I am explaining to you the function of the present progressive that is happening just right now. Here are some examples. I am kissing my Darth Vader. I am drawing a masterpiece. I am skating in my room. Or he is dancing. Okay, let's see another function. We use the present progressive when there is a situation in progress or when we are doing something that requires more time. For example, Misty is living with me. I hope that you understood this function because here are some examples. I am learning new techniques. I am playing my favorite video game. It is too hard. I will continue tomorrow. I'm still playing. My wound is healing. He is living in Saudi Arabia. As you saw, these events require time. For example, learning is something that doesn't happen just in a moment. Also, playing a game. When you play a game, you don't play it just that moment. You play it several hours, it depends of the game, until the game ends. You can say on Monday, for example, I am playing the new Howard's Legacy. And also in the Sunday, you can say, I'm still playing the new Howard's Legacy. Maybe in 2 weeks you will say, I finished. Also with so many things, growing a tree, building a house. As you saw, it depends of what action are you doing specifically. If you say I'm moving to a new house, maybe you don't have too much things and you have a lot of helpers. And that situation will happen in just an hour, for example. But there are people who has a lot of things and who takes weeks to move to another house, for example. Okay, and that's all for this function. Let's go to the next one. We use the present progressive to talk about events that are happening in a near future. For example, I am watching Geo Jaquecas this Friday. In this case, the event is me watching the streaming of Geo Jaquecas. And it is a near future because it will happen just in 5 days. So with all this, let's see some examples. I am buying the new Resident Evil 4 this Wednesday. Misty is taking a shower this Thursday. Don't tell her, okay? It's a secret. And the last function of the present continuous progressive is that we can use it for irritating repetition. For example, when you complain about someone that is loud, for example, you can say, he's constantly speaking loud. So, you know what? Yeah. Here are some examples. He's always asking for points. He's always complaining about Tango Mega. It is important to note that gerunds and the present participle are not the same. Gerunds are used as nouns and adjectives, and the present participle is used to make the present progressive. There's a difference. For example, playing video games is my favorite thing to do. It is acting as a noun, and I am playing a video game. It is the present participle used to make the present progressive. Okay, now that we saw everything, there is just one thing left, and it is the structure of the present progressive. To make the present progressive, we need the subject, the verb to be conjugated with the subject, and the present participle. And how we transform a verb to its present participle form? Here is it. If the verb ends in a E, for example, write, we replace the E and we put instead of the E an ing, so it will become writing. Then if the verb is a monosyllabic that has a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant, we double the last consonant and then we add an ing. For example, cat, C-U-T, a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. We double the last T and we put an ing. It will be cutting. But something happens here with the sibilants. For example, fix. Maybe you will say, okay, it is a consonant, a vowel, and a consonant. The right thing to do will be double the X and put an ing. No. When we have sibilants, we just put an ing. And you know what is a sibilant, right? It has a hissing sound. And this also happens with semivowels. And what is a semivowel? It is like a crazy knife between a consonant and a vowel. They had a kid and boom. For example, with Y, there are verbs like fly, try, cry, who just need an ing for its present participle form. And that's all. I hope that you enjoyed this new topic. As always, I hope that you learned it and I hope that you had fun. As always, and as every Monday, this is Franco, and I hope to see you here for the next topic. Goodbye!